Aloha, my beautiful Scorpios. This is Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I'm here with May 2019 monthly energy reading. So, May, we can expect a new moon in Taurus, a great time for us to manifest physical and tangible things such as cars, houses, money, jewelry, things that we really can reach out and touch. We also have a full moon in Scorpio, yes, your sign. So that's going to be May the 18th, and that's the perfect time for us to release things that are no longer bringing us pleasure. If it's not making you happy, it's time for you to let it go. Now, if you haven't had a chance to check out the May reading, make sure you check that out because that did get a little deep, and it's a general reading for all signs, so make sure you check that out. But back to you, Scorpio. Crowning your energy, you have contemplation. So looks like you're going to be in some deep thought, some deep contemplation on your inner truth, on which way you are feeling destined to go, about how you want to plan your life out in the next couple of years. You know, you really taking time to reflect, pretty much. Also, crowning your energy, you have this Knight of Wands. So it's like this new passion is going to steer this contemplation all of a sudden. It's going to steer this truth all of a sudden that's guiding your heart in one direction. You know, and that passion can be anything. It can be anything. You have focus on service. This is you focusing on the bigger picture. This is you focusing on how what it is that you do can affect others, how it can affect the bigger picture. So say, for instance, you are a doctor. You know, you want to make sure you're focusing on the overall best care you can give your patient. Not what's easiest for you, not what's best for you, but what's best for your patient. So definitely with you focusing on service, this is you focusing on the mission at hand, focusing on the task at hand. Also, crowning your energy, you have sanctuary. So definitely taking time to go within so that you can contemplate what it is that you need to without losing your focus, without being easily distracted. You also have sound of the fierce flute. Discernment empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your intentions. Like a fierce sounding flute cutting through all vibrations with purity and intent, your discernment allows you to stay true to your values without getting caught up in distraction. I literally just said that. To grow spiritually through love, joy, peace, and abundance, make high vibrational choices that feel good to you. So yeah, this is you definitely contemplating on what is the best decision for you, which is the best route for you to go. What do you need to focus on? All right, so definitely stay away from distractions. So it looks like you're going to be doing a lot of heavy meditating, Scorpios, in May. So let's see what other energies are surrounding you. Oh, wow. That whole thing flipped over. You got the High Priestess that want to stay high. We can't take all of these. That's way too many. And I don't like how it's trying to come out. Not really feeling it. But the High Priestess, that is you trusting your intuition. You know, you got the Hierophant card here, which is, you know, talking about this period of enlightenment that you're going to be going through. This period of higher knowledge. You know, you see he's on top of a mountain. He has his star lit. And he's just overlooking. He's watching. You also have this Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords is about integrity, is about truth, but also about transformation. And you're definitely going to be going through some changes this month of May. Changing this feeling, this Nine of Wands feeling, this wounded warrior where you're expecting the worst. What else do we have for you? There you go, Scorpio. You came out in your own reading. You have the Death card. So definitely transformation. from this 9 of wands where you're blocking out your blessings to this 9 of cups to where you're content with everything that you have, where you're happy, where your wishes are being fulfilled. Now with this death card, this is definitely talking about transformation. This is you definitely getting a fresh new start. That's why I said this. You truly reflecting on how you want your life to go. You know how they say right before you die, your whole life flashes in front of your eyes. It's like you're having this period where your life is flashing before your eyes. And you're just trying to see, okay, am I living the life that I want to live? Is this my best life? And you're going to see that you're not living your best life. You're going to see that, okay, you can improve in these situations. You can let some of your guards down. You can open up more to abundance. You can open up more to love. You have confidence. You definitely trusting. You also have ground yourself, connecting with nature more. That card came out quite often. We have daydream, taking a moment to visualize exactly what it is that you want. And when you're having those periods of contemplation, visualize what it is that you see and how you see your life. You also have steady progress, knowing that, you know, you're going to be going through this process slow and steady. You know, because certain things have to be tweaked and changed in a certain way and in a certain manner. You know, we can't just do a sudden death. With certain things, it has to be slow and steady, like certain patterns and certain behaviors. You know, they have to slowly fall off. You have to slowly cut those off. Crowning your energy, you have freedom. And that's the title of the May reading. Road to freedom. You have spiritual truth. So it's like this progress that you're taking, this road to freedom that you're taking, Scorpio, it's definitely going to take you through a period of death and transformation. But it's also going to take you through this period of light, this period of truth. This period of clarity. It's that period of consciousness that you had, you know, the first time. Definitely a higher sense of consciousness. What other messages do Spirit have? Boundaries. And then you also have true worth. So it's like this spiritual truth that you're getting is going to be your true worth. What you are truly worth. That's including your powers, your gifts, you know, who you're destined to be. It's like you're getting a glimpse of your future now. It's like you being reborn again and you're worth even more. But see, now you have to have these boundaries set up. Because now you're worthy. Not saying it like you never were worthy, but now you see your worth. And now you see the importance of having boundaries set. Definitely transformation, Scorpio. At the bottom, you have Veil of Shadows. And you got like, what was it, 3 that came out? At the bottom, you have Veil of Shadows, though, crowning your energy. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draw great nourishment. From this mud made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depths of emotion and aliveness of your body into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. Ground yourself. This is getting back in touch with earth. This is you grounding. This is when you are reconnecting with Mother Earth, when you're reconnecting with nature. This is you getting that clarity. This is you getting back into the rhythm and the natural flow of nature. You also have drink from the emerald's fountain. The divine feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is invoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the emerald's fountain, which is the unconditional, loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. Allow your cups to be filled. Allow joy to come into your heart. You have the gates of heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. There you go with that freedom again. Yet some can become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good of all creatures. Definitely you getting out of this period. You breaking free. You having confidence knowing that the worst is over. The worst is over. You also have the blossoms of the sky dancer. Kuan Yin guides you to remember the creative energy and spiritual light that are within you, which causes all life around you to bloom. Creation is a natural spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It's time to stop striving and allow your manifestations to occur. Trust, let go, and allow your creations to flow. So definitely get on the flow of allowing your manifestations to come to fruition. Allowing yourself to receive these blessings, you know, instead of blocking it out. You worked hard for it. You put in the work. This is yours. Have the confidence that you deserve it. Have the confidence that you are worthy of this, Scorpio. All right, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can book it at www.lovegoddesshealing.org, or you can send me an email at 3lovegoddess@gmail.com. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at 3lovegoddess. I do daily posts as well as other spiritual tips. And I hope you have a blissful month. I'm sending lots of love and healing energy away. Bye, Scorpio.